students are raring to go. So I'm going to give them a lesson in tree planting. What I want you to tell me is how deep you think that needs to be planted. How deep do we need the hole?
I think like that, where it is there.
So we've got the top of the compost there. Mark it on the spade. That is how deep your hole needs to be. Yeah, I'll just make this hole a bit squarer, a bit larger, because if it's square, the roots can get to the corners and find their way out.
That makes sense.
What do you know about regarding the bees and pollination?
The bee flies in and then like takes the pollen and like rubs it around its like back and stuff. Then the bee goes and then, but it like falls off its body so that it pollinates flowers in lots of different locations. That's very clever.
Think about this, right? Back when the time of the dinosaurs, there were no bees. There was only conifers, trees without flowers. Isn't that mind-blowing? We've also got apple variety Hidden Rose with a delightful pink flesh. So why do you think trees are good?
I think trees are good because, like, they're just so calming, and if you just take your time to just look at them, then you can just see the beauty and it, like, all the life that's living in them. It's kind of like a big house for like bugs and like birds. It's beautiful.
It absorbs all the carbon dioxide and also it lets out like really clean, fresh air. So if you're ever by a tree, you just have to like smell all the lovely fresh air.
Sniff it all.
And give tree hugs. Tree hugs are awesome.
Yeah,
trees give the best hugs ever.
Brilliant. Now, there is another ingredient to go on this. Now, do you know what this is?
It's fungi.
Yeah, it's just got to be in contact with the roots, and that way the fungi will grow into the roots and connect with the other fungi in the field and the rest of the food.
So that way it gets its nutrients.
It is, yeah. It's sort of a really complex process, but the tree, in exchange for all the fungi bringing it food, nutrients and water, gives sugar. So it's kind of a trade. Exactly. It's important to stake young trees while they establish. The wind in the whole country largely comes from the southwest, so you always put a stake on the southwest side of a tree.
Okay.
Right? And that way, when you lash the tree to the stake to protect it from the wind, the tree falls away from the woodwork and doesn't rub against it and get damaged. A tree will flourish if you backfill with soil and firm it in.
I actually have to name it. I name everything.
Ted?
No, it's not Ted.
Aww.
Do you see Ted in this? I'm very disappointed in you.
Adam.
Yeah, we can name it Adam. Yeah.
Adam.
We got an Adam.
Look, Adam.
Adam's apple. Very
You
good.
didn't notice it. Oh.
Well, that's that. The tree's in. Done a good job on that. Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Most vital of all, make sure your tree gets plenty of water in the first year while its roots establish. It's often said that when you plant a tree, you do it for your grandchildren. But today, well, I've learned the profound importance of getting young people involved. And I'll tell you what, with such inspirational and wonderful young people coming through, there's hope for this planet yet.